In this video, I've got two objectives. One, to show you how to take off this Gardner pulley here. Perhaps also the church door in behind it. And my second objective is to say bye-bye to this sad 6LXB that couldn't swim. So I hope you'll enjoy that. So to take off this pulley, I use this special puller here. I have to drill 2 holes in here inside the pulley, then insert 2 lengths of threaded bar in here like that. That's a 3/8 Whitworth threaded bar. Tighten in this screw and it'll pull the whole pulley off. Sometimes whenever we drill the hole in here, we have to tap it and thread it in order to get the threaded bar in. And I suspect in this case that's what I might have to do. I don't know. I'll see. So we'll go ahead now and drill the holes and see how we get on. So I drilled the 2 holes. I didn't drill them very accurately, so I had to fall back to 5/16 threaded bar instead of 3/8, but I think it'll be okay. I've positioned everything as best I can, squared it up all up as best I can, and now comes the magic moment. Will it work? And it does. It's coming off. Even the 5/16 threaded bar is strong enough. Off she comes. Isn't that incredible? Nice and slowly and carefully. I don't want to drop it because these pulleys are cast iron and they're very easily broken. In fact, a lot of the engines that come into the yard here, the pulleys are broken. Once they swing about on a forklift at all and get a tap, that's it. Off they go. Not quite ready to come yet. And off she comes. Now, perfectly good, usable pulley. So with the pulley off, I just want to point out a few things to you here. First of all, you'll notice this key here. Now that key locates in that keyway there in the pulley. Maybe you can see it better from this side. That's fine, that's all fairly self-explanatory. You'll notice that the pulley protrudes here. You've got this protrusion, and you've also got this dust felt here, which keeps the dust out. And some people refer to it as a seal, but I think it's just for keeping out dust, not for keeping out oil. It would be insufficient for keeping out oil. Now, here we have the church door. It's obvious where it gets its name from. I'll not bore you with taking this one off. I'll take this one off in my own time. But if you look carefully in here, you'll see that the church door has a scroll in it, the same as the scroll on the end of the crankshaft. And that protrusion on the pulley fits into that scroll. And that, as the pulley rotates, sweeps the oil back into the sump. Without that scroll, without that protrusion, the oil wouldn't be taken back in. So you need to be careful if you're not fitting an original Gardner pulley. Some Gardner pulleys, you can get them, you know, they're quite a large diameter and they're fine for driving alternators and so on. But sometimes on some engines you've no choice. You've got to fit something like a taper lock pulley or something like that. And if you're going to do that, then you have to allow for this protrusion here and the fact that it inserts into the scroll. And of course, you've also got to allow for the keyway. If you're fitting a taper lock pulley, it doesn't need a keyway unless you're driving a stone crusher or something like that. You need a keyway if there's impacting loads on the crankshaft, but otherwise you don't need a pulley. But you still need to be able to get some kind of a spacer in there, engaged in that key, that will locate against the scroll and sweep the oil back in again. I hope I've made that clear. You'll notice that this particular church door has this angle cut off it here. This is off an LW engine. The LXB engine or LX engine does not have that that angle cut off here. But you can easily cut it off with an angle grinder if you have to. That's all I have for you. I had intended showing you the 6LXB that couldn't swim. I had intended showing you that going to the scrapyard and then throwing it up on top of the pile with a big grab, but it just didn't work out. There was all sorts of health and safety issues and so on, so I'm afraid you're going to have to put up with this this final shot. I hope you got something from that. You can see how easy the pulley is taken off if you take the right approach to it. And if you've got any questions, please ask in the comment section. Thank you so much.